Hey, it's us. Once again, me, JT, my homeboy Mike B.
What it do?
You just ain't gonna wait.
Oh, you wasn't through?
Let me bring you in.
You just gonna give my biography?
Yeah.
Born and raised in Kansas City.
You know something.
Right on. We can start over.
No, it's done now.
I had to start over face.
Yeah. Oh, really? What's going on, brother? How's life treating you?
It's treating.
It's treating.
No complaints. I can't complain right now.
Yeah. No complaints.
It's snowing.
That could be one complaint. That's my complaint. This snow is I'm done with it.
I don't understand how we can't get used to it. Like we've been dealing with snow for damn near 30 years, and we still can't get used to it. And we over it every year.
And we are.
But I feel like last year we didn't get as much.
The year before last, it was crazy.
Yeah.
But last year we got some snow, but it wasn't,
And the fact that we don't forget snow either.
Yeah, we got records.
We remember what you did to us last year.
In 93. Yeah, because he knew you had to shovel. It was craziness. But yeah, I can. But hey, I got a car, so I can roll.
Okay. So, thank God for the car.
Thank God for the car.
Oh, you saying like instead of having to walk in the snow?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm like I'm in somewhat an advantage.
Right on.
I ain't got no bus to tell. So you ain't really got nothing to complain about, I guess.
You gonna take your complaint back?
Yeah.
You gave it back.
I'll put it back for another day.
Get pissed off at snow next week.
It better not be no snow. Don't piss me off.
It's gonna snow probably at least until beginning of May, I believe.
What?
I'm just saying that's what I believe.
What crack are you smoking?
Hey, this has been a crazy year as far as the weather.
No, it's wintertime, Mike B.
Hey, you better ask somebody.
I don't have to ask.
Anyway,
we got some things in the news that we've been hearing. The View.
Mm-hmm.
They had a little discussion on the Woody Allen issue. Mm-hmm. Now the Woody Allen issue is I guess a woman. I guess she's older now in her whatever years.
Yeah, I think it's one of his daughters.
Was it his daughter's his stepdaughter?
Something like that. I know her name was Dylan.
Is that her last name?
They were calling her Dylan. So I'm assuming that's her first name.
Okay.
They usually don't call people by their last name. Hey, we talking about Allen.
We talking about Brown.
No.
Talking about Jackson.
I don't think they do it too much.
I think only in the
movies?
Police field.
Oh, okay.
And basketball.
Yeah.
Damn anywhere might be though. Anyway, she come out saying that she was molested.
Mm-hmm.
When she was 7 by Woody Allen, the movie director. And so, here's the View discussing that. And Barbara Walters, has a friend view, or she's basically saying, the statute of limitations is over, so why she coming out even doing this? And I believe just what I've seen, he's a good person. I've seen him with his kids. But, there's some things,
questions.
There's some questions.
Your antenna should have
went. It's been recorded, and in fact, that he likes young girls.
Mm-hmm.
I think they said he had a relationship with a 17-year-old back in the Gap.
Yeah, and I think they were calling it his stepdaughter, but I think it was like maybe his wife's adopted daughter or something like that.
Was that her? Was she the 17-year-old? I thought it was a different one.
Yeah, I think this is a different one.
I know about the adopted stepdaughter.
Well, I think this is a different person.
Yeah, I know that, but it seemed like another one. It was like he had past relationships with young women.
Oh. Hey.
I guess it's like his MO or something.
It might be. But I don't know him like that.
Well, Barbara,
she know him.
I guess she know him, and she was the only one I guess defending him that day. You know, Sherry, what's her name? What's her last name? Sherry Shepherd.
We call her Shepherd.
Oh, okay. She had another view. You know, her antennas were up. You know, she's like, this man, you know, has been known to like, you know, them young ones.
Right.
And so it shouldn't be that far off that, you know, he done dipped into the elementary field. You know?
Well, what's weird is, I think what a lot of people thought was weird was the fact that straight out the gate, Barbara Walters is like, well, before you get any ideas talking about jail time, statute of limitations is over. So we're go ahead and get that out your mind. And it's like, first, like, huh?
Where'd that come from?
Where it come from, and why is it coming from you? Because
that's old school though, might be.
It might be.
That, you know, she come from a different era.
Like, you know, it's impossible for him to do something like that because I've been to his house.
Not just impossible. He may have done it, but you know, that's in the past. You know, he makes mistakes. That's old school. You know, and they hide it under the rug. You know, push it under the rug. You know, hey, that's how they used to do.
But the fact, I think a lot of people, when we look at somebody as our friend, we want to defend them if somebody's, you know, coming at them, saying they did something, you know, talking bad about them, then we feel like we know that person. But JT, if they say you killed somebody, I ain't gonna just say you didn't, because I feel like we all have the tendency to do something crazy or out of the ordinary, depending on the situation. Now, what like Sherry was saying, if he's done it before, and if this has basically become his reputation of, you know, dealing with younger women, then it's not so far-fetched that we can't believe it.
Not at all.
We don't know the facts. We don't know what actually happened because we weren't there. But how dare you, Barbara, come out and just shut it down. Like, it can't happen. This girl is lying.
Basically.
And that, you know, a lot of women were coming out saying they couldn't believe Barbara would say something like this, especially because there are a lot of young girls out there being molested. And to know that this Barbara Walters, this celebrity or this woman with this platform is basically saying, we ain't gonna believe you because we know this man and he wouldn't do anything like that.
She went lawyer on us.
She did.
She went lawyer on us.
And it just seemed like is insincere a word?
Or insensitive.
It was insensitive, yes. And so that would if people are being molested, then they probably won't tell anyone because of shit like this.
Yeah, they'll push it. You know, nope, he didn't do it. And the thing is a lot of times they know that it is happening. That's what I'm saying. And you know, that's why I say old school. They even know that it might happen. They even seen some things happen, and you know,
seen some things that gave them
pause too.
Yeah,
you know, but hey. You know,
but that's my friend.
That's my friend. He's a good guy. You know, he got a little problem, but that's him. That's Woody. That's what he like.
That's sad.
So, oh yeah. 2 tears in a bucket. Said. Next, our homeboy, American Idol. Clay Aiken has come out the woodworks. Last time we heard from our boy, he was saying he came out and that he was a gay man. He was homosexual. But it really didn't. That didn't give us pause at all. we semi already knew that, Clay. It wasn't a surprise to us, brother. But he's coming out now again, saying that he wants to be a congressman. He's running for Congress. I think South Carolina or North Carolina. I don't know how well they're going to take that, being a southern state.
Oh, and him being a
homosexual. You know, it's still a Bible Belt.
I was talking about this on my other show, and that the fact that he was homosexual, I totally forgot about that.
Oh, he was homosexual. It's when we saw him in his first day on American Idol, we already kind of, our antennas went up and went it down, and we like, oh,
okay, he wanted them. You know,
don't say it like that.
Like they different people.
I mean,
but no, like you said, it wasn't a surprise. But I totally forgot about that.
Yeah.
You think that's going to be what stops him?
No, I mean, what comes out his mouth? You know, is he saying something that's good? You know, but I'm not going to discriminate as far as if he talking the truth, if he trying to help the people of North Carolina, why not? You know, if he know what he talking about, that's what I'm saying. If he can show and prove. Then,
but I think that's the thing. A lot of times when these people are running for office, it's all basically talk.
Yeah.
I mean, they talk a good game, but then once they get in the office, then we don't see any changes.
I mean, are you going to have some type of what's the word?
There's no accountability when it comes to like politics. Period. I think that's the problem. We vote all these people in, and then there's no accountability.
There's a lot of quid pro quo.
Yeah, I agree.
And, you know, in politics, and so everybody got a favor for this one, a favor for that one. You know, everybody in the same little loop, and you know, everybody know each other's secrets. You know, so hey, well, might as well make money together.
That's sad because most of the time, your state, whoever you're representing, they end up losing out. Yeah. And you in there, you try to make sure you stay in there, so you say just enough to keep you in there, so you can keep making them checks. And then, I mean, the economy, as we see, is still failing.
I'm pretty sure there are some true humble people that actually try to do their work, but I think they the minority in the situation nowadays.
Yeah, I can see that.
You know, in our government, sad to say, but
no, that's the truth though.
So. But what's your thoughts on him running?
I don't. You
have any qualms?
No, I don't have any qualms. I just don't. Me in politics right now, I don't want anybody to run. I just think everybody should just sit down for a year. Everybody just sit the hell down. Get everybody out of there.
And that's one of the realest things you done said.
Make them get like a real job and become one of us again. For
let
a
them
year.
Remind them.
Yeah.
And let them
remind
know
them what they supposed to be fighting for.
And what are they fighting for, though? That's the question.
They want to stay in that seat. They supposed to be out there fighting for like improvements in the community, fighting for jobs, fighting for things for your community. They just no. They don't give. People don't give a damn about nobody anymore. And that's my quarrel. And it had nothing to do with Clay Aiken.
Yeah,
it's just everybody.
Just everybody. The old situation that we in now.
Yeah, I mean, look at how many times the government done shut down. I never heard of some shit like that. Can you imagine your job shutting down? Just like, you know what?
That's a dream of mine. No. I imagine it so many times, might be. Thank you for reminding me.
And the crazy part is you ain't gonna get paid. You know how they still get paid, but you ain't gonna get paid. That's how your shit goes. And then they just because they can't figure shit out because they waited till the last minute to try and do something.
It's somebody, I don't know, something went wrong when you got to shut down your government.
That's embarrassing.
They don't.
But we ain't talking about the government shutdown anyway. Let's move on.
That piss me. We gonna have to have a show just for renting.
Oh, just a rant.
America. Some bullshit. We already talked about DMX and George Zimmerman. Do we have some new shit? Because I don't know, might be.
Well, no, the fact that the boxing match got canceled.
Oh, so they so they got enough people who I guess to yell about it. Well, I mean, it got enough attention where it got
enough attention, and then the promoter, he was like, he finally got conscious. It's like his conscience finally got up to him, and then he realized, you know, I got some kids too, so I can kind of understand how they feel, you know, if something like this was to actually happen. Yeah. And so he gave up on it.
What's up with our brother DMX? What was his stake in this?
I ain't really heard nothing from DMX after Iyanla. When Iyanla tried to fix his life and he went off on her, I was pretty much done with it.
You know, I tried to, you know, to stay with him. You know, okay, maybe I was just too much excuses for him, and now he just this is the last straw for me. My straw has broken.
But I don't see. Did you? I mean, you. I think you're trying to say you was holding out.
I was holding out for. I'm like some type of redemptive part of him.
But has anything happened? Any redeeming qualities?
No, that's the last thing. You up here fighting this killer. Let's say what it is.
Yeah, killer. Yeah.
And for entertainment purposes, and I'm pretty sure he's getting paid. Mm-hmm. And man, come on now, really? But hey,
I think that probably was going to be his redemption. DMX, he's like, I'm doing this. People probably thought he was doing it for us, for black folk. Getting them
only way I can see that being a success if he just kick his ass and just keep on kicking his ass
and not stop it.
I don't know.
But it's a celebrity boxing match, so how far can they actually go? Now, that's my thing. If it was like MMA or something like that, then that's different. Where you ain't got no boxing gloves, you got just tape on your hand.
I mean, they got, it ain't boxing gloves, but they got tape. It's like a knuckle
tape.
No, it ain't tape. It's actually a glove. Yeah. But it just ain't thick. It's just a fighting glove. I don't know I'm not MMA-ish.
It sounds like it.
But it ain't.
I call it tape.
No, but that ain't what they call it. At least glove, you can say a glove.
I like tape better.
They have tape under the glove. How about that? We can use your tape. But that's all I have as far as the Zimmerman. I don't know what to say about it. I have no, if it went on, I probably would have saw it for what it was.
I wouldn't have watched it because I wouldn't have wanted to support nothing like that.
I mean, I don't know if it was, but you probably would have saw it on internet.
No, I'm saying I wouldn't have watched the fight. I would have probably watched people talk about it, but I wouldn't have watched it.
That doesn't make sense, Mike B.
I'm talking about the news. I'm talking about like news because everybody would have been reporting about what happened. I mean, that's what I would. I wouldn't have watched it though. The fight, I wouldn't have watched it.
That can't be your stand.
That is.
You hearing people talk about it,
but I wouldn't watch it. No, because I don't have a choice. News. People gonna talk about the news. People gonna talk about what's happening. Just like they talked about this George Zimmerman, the hype, the promotion anyway. I mean, they would have still been on Twitter, still been on Facebook talking about it, but I wouldn't have actually supported it.
No, okay.
I don't want to be in that number. I want to be. Now what's the Black History?
Black. Oh, bring over the cards real quick.
The lunch.
Oh, the lunch. Oh, I thought we were doing our little.
No.
Oh, this bullshit. I guess another lunch situation. Here in America. And in order to, I guess, reserve the Black History Month.
Observe.
What did I say? What word did I use? Reserve. Observe. Black History Month. Mm-hmm. A school. Was it an all-girl school? Wasn't it like an all-girl or?
That don't matter.
It don't matter. Anyway.
I feel like you think if it was all-girl school would have made sense. It was all boys, but they eat anything, so it makes sense. No, that don't matter.
Well, they thought it well to have a menu of I guess what they think of African Americans. African Americans.
African Americans.
But anyway, they serve fried chicken.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Fried chicken go with anything.
Fried chicken goes with anything. You can have a steak if fried chicken be there. Oh, right. They doing it. It could be shrimp and fried chicken. Oh, hell yeah, they doing this shit.
That sounds horrible, like horrible ideas.
No, it's fried chicken is there, so you happy.
Okay.
I guess we ain't making our point. Even better.
Like, you said, bro.
Chicken.
Look, I eat meat and more meat. As long as one of them meats is fried chicken. What? Where are you going with this, JT? Give me a dirt and fried chicken. Your ass stupid. I got steak.
I'm sorry, black folk. I ain't helping our cause at all. I done sent us back about 40 years. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But anyway, they serve fried chicken and watermelon
and cornbread. That was their Black History.
That's Black History. I'm like, that's it? And that's what you.
that's the favorite. That's the black people favorite. So they thought
that was a coon meal. That's what that was.
But you just said.
Then when you add watermelon into it, that's when I get pissed off.
That's
when I get. I think it's a message there now. Hold up now.
The watermelon sent the message.
Fried chicken. You know what I'm saying? Fried chicken.
Yeah, cornbread. That can still say watermelon.
You got some watermelon? Hold up now. And you
and what you trying to say?
What you doing? You know.
Needless to say, some folk was a little angry.
I can see that.
Because it didn't make sense, and it was like they were playing into the stereotype, even though they thought they were doing.
It was like Sambo.
I don't know if they thought they were doing the right thing.
They have teachers come up with pickaninnies and shit. You know.
What is this?
Pickaninny. You know what they used to call like little black children, and they had little plaits and shit.
Okay.
You know, you seen like the black dolls and.
Mm-hmm.
And
you be a man.
It might piss me off when you add the watermelon into it. Might be,
yes.
You know, there is
too far.
Yeah, you know, it's almost like a joke. So
I think, yeah. I mean,
you know, and
how often do they serve? I mean, I remember getting watermelon when I was in. I mean, we got like grapes and like the fruit cocktail. That's pretty much the only kind of fruit we really got.
I don't even eat watermelon. Tell you the truth.
All right. Well, tell them why you mad, JT.
I don't eat it. I mean, ain't that reason? It don't taste like nothing. That's why they call it watermelon. I don't enjoy it. I don't, you know. I know people in my family do, but I ain't the one.
Are they black?
Well, people in my family like me. I'm a miracle baby. I'm just got a white family.
So that pissed off some people. Pissed off you.
It semi pissed me off.
Ain't no semi. Y'all saw it. He went from shrimp and chicken to watermelon and chicken. He throwing shit now. Oh,
hey, no. Heat in the city might be. Mm-hmm. That's when, you know, when you throw that watermelon there, you hold up, man.
Yeah, what you
you know, this ain't the line I got in, you know. That old black ass line.
They changed it.
Yeah, they changed the menu.
Yeah, they saw you come.
Yeah. Bring the watermelon. And then like, you know, you like this, you know. Man, fuck that shit. What type of school was it? Was it an all girls?
If you ask me that,
like, is it like a predominantly white? Is it a mixture, or you know that matters somewhat?
Maybe.
But just bringing that watermelon to the fried chicken and cornbread seemed like somebody wasn't black in that kitchen. That's all I'm saying. Because somebody would have told them.
If it was a black folk in the kitchen, they would have protested.
They just probably would have told them. Hey,
like, you know, that's not.
They probably would have came with some soul food or something. Like, bring some greens, some macaroni and cheese, some yams, some whole soul food. But when we just got chicken, watermelon, motherfucking, and cornbread, what the hell? Like, I just got through working off the railroad or some shit. And that's what type of. I'm out. I ain't got it until next time. What you got something to say?
Nope.
Till next time, folks.